Hi everyone, it's Bobby Laporte back again with another week of Calling the Game, where I share my own experience and insights while giving you valuable tools you can use to call your own game and plan the best moves for you and your team. So this week, we continue our VUCA Ready Series, where I provide practical, science-based guidance for today's leaders on how to become VUCA ready, which means having a possibilities mindset in a world that's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. And this enables leaders like you to normalize the unexpected and tackle whatever curveballs are thrown at you. So in a VUCA world, there are 5 areas to building VUCA readiness. The first and foundational one is what I call initial response. And that means, what's your first reaction to getting hit with a curveball? Do you automatically default to autopilot, to what you've done in the past? And how quickly can you move past any initial negative reactions, like fear, defeat, resignation, to find your best next move? Mastering your initial response is the key to seeing what's possible, to developing a course of action for you and your team, recognizing that you may be headed down a path you've never been before. So let's look at a scenario that one of my clients faced, and one that I'm pretty sure is familiar to all of you. So as a leader of a large team in a growing technology company, she learned that there were significant organizational changes coming that would impact her and her team. That means things like a new structure, shifting priorities, different ways of operating, new expectations, all of which, coming simultaneously, would shake any professional leader to their core. And she definitely felt that, but just for a short time, because she quickly realized she needed to continue to make decisions. She needed to provide guidance and direction to her team. But how could she do that when literally she did not know which end is up? Well, she decided to act. Doing something, she thought, even if she was not sure it was the right thing or where it would lead, was better than being paralyzed, sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what would happen. So she started by creating a reasonable expectation of what she needed to decide and when. And that included making all the day-to-day executive decisions that would keep her team grounded and moving forward. In these kind of situations, it's critical to create some degree of certainty by acknowledging what you can and can't control, by taking action where you can and sharing that plan with your team. But she also decided to take this a step further. She wanted to take her team's destiny into her own hands as much as she could. So she reached out to senior executives in the company to pitch how her team might be a good fit in their organization. And that definitely took courage. But in the end, her team landed in a place where they would be appreciated and valued, where they could maximize their contribution to the company and create a positive path forward. So when you're hit by a curveball like this, you can't remain stuck and hope that no one will notice, or default to something that feels easy and comfortable and hoping that that sticks. Your approach requires a discipline to get off autopilot, to stop and think about what you're facing, to create a reasonable course of action and not automatically respond based on what you think you know, because what you know often doesn't apply in these changing times. So is this easy? No, especially not at the start. But you'll never know if you don't stop to consider the possibilities that could be available to you as a result of your initial response. As part of this VUCA Ready series, I'm offering my 30-minute online Introduction to Navigating Uncertainty course free to viewers for a limited time. You'll learn everything you need to develop a foundational level of readiness to handle the curveballs that keep coming your way. And you know those curveballs keep coming. So click on the link at the bottom of this post and sign up today. All right, everyone, that's it for this week's Calling the Game. I hope this helps you gear up for a great week and navigate any curveballs that may come your way.